Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fires for three. De Silva with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Great open look there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with a shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Swiped away. 3-on-3. Shields. Mirotic's shot is off. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the right side. Edwards defending. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, the first one falls.
Number 41.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Driving in. De Silva with the rebound. Edwards against Mirotic. Pokes one up. And it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got 8 points.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shields drills the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Edwards looking it over. There's a good screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. It's tipped, and they get it back. De Silva, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Outside Mirotic. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lucic, covered by Mirotic. Lucic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Edwards defending. Pass to Balmaro. Out to the right wing. A 3 for Mirotic. The shot off that time. Mirotic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Lucic. Off target from outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's Mirotic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mirotic has got 5 now.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Shields. Offline with his 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. They're up by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They set the pick. The 3. It's good from long range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And good that time.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Gozer going inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Now Napier unloads. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 16.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Five to shoot. Booker pulls it in. And here's the fast break from the arc to the right side. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to McCormick. And he lays it straight in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Banked in off the glass. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brooks outside. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McCormick's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Pass to Napier. Eyes a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Sunday, then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
1:52 left now here in the second.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Brooks. No scoring in this one. Here's Cozier. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He has 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
From deep, McCormick with the rebound. Defended by Booker. Here's Cozier. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. For 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Down low, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They set the screen. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
30.
Up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And that concludes halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Pass to Balmaro. Shields. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Over in the corner, Edwards. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Miritich, a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
For the lead. The shot, no good. Da Silva's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Balmoro. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Edwards defending. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Number 1.
Good on both. The visitors with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the three ball is good. He's got 9.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Shields. First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Shot to stop the run. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Edwards gone 5 of 7 from the floor here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mirotic inside. And finished off by Mirotic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's 1:26 left in the third. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Edwards' shot is good.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Balmoro. And he banks in the layup. Balmoro's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Edwards. 15 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He throw good, Edwards.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving the lane. That one drops for him. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They lead by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Napier.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Napier up top. Pass to Booker to take the lead. He can't get that one. There's the screen from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Napier up top. Brooks covering. Booker up top. And there's the drive.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Six on the shot clock. For the three. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Napier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Napier. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Napier covering. They need this. Drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And he drives in, drops in the layup for 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. Nice.
Substitution on that one.
Edwards defending. Shields. They get it back. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
De Silva, no good. De Silva's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Mirotic. Edwards defending. Mirotic the screen. Shields. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's the screen. Here's De Silva. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Going high. to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Stolen. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Off on the layup.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by Edwards. Lucic. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A three ball. Places one from 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Gabriel. Here's Randolph. Kept alive. Pass to Horde. Fades and shoots. Pure from three-point range.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
To the left side wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Going inside. Count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Gabriel. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Gabriel. Lets the three fly. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here we go. Here's Horde. And he buries the open three to cap the break. Horde's got 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Driving in. And the basket by Balmaro.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Jokubaitis. Here's Randolph. Clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen. Gets the three to fall. He's got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
Here's Gabriel. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Balmaro. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Gabriel. Fires for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Gabriel's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 59 seconds left to play in the first. They get it again. Second chance effort. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's all knotted up.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Oh, swiped away. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Lloyd. There's a screen from outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To the right side. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the 3. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, That opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Pass to Mirotic. Outside for Brooks.
Oh, you better shoot that.
From downtown, drills it from deep.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Brooks defending. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Finished off the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Brooks defending. There's a screen. To the inside. Nails it from three.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the steal. Here's the break. 4-3. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Mirotic. The three ball. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Away team foul. Number 45. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shot from the wing. Picked it out of midair.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Here's Lloyd. Nails the wide open jumper. Lloyd's got his second basket of the night.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Pass to Brooks. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
From deep. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here they come. Lloyd can't get it to go. With the drive to the middle.
Away team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Mirotic. From deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Lloyd can't get it to go. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to McCormick. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mirotic. Give him 8. 26 seconds left in the second. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
The drive by Brooks, and he lays it up and in. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
Away team foul. Randolph. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Balmaro.
I see him.
Right wing. 6 to shoot for 3. Fires the 3.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Horde. Off the mark there with a 3. In transition, here they come. 3-pointer in transition. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Randolph. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Drops in the 3. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes too.
And he gets that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jokibitis. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gabriel. Let's go with a 3. Jokibitis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Puts up a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
3-pointer. Balmaro grabs the board. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The 3 hits the 3-pointer. To win the run, he drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Fires from deep. Here's the 3. Randolph grabs the miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Gabriel, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here he goes. For three. He buries it from three.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter here. Down low. Pass to Balmaro. Shot clock at 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randolph passes to Gabriel. Here's the pick. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Balmaro. And he gets the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Randolph gets the bucket.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Horde. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Lloyd. And that one is right through the heart.
The assist, number 45.
Lloyd's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Outside for Brooks. Driving inside. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shot's good by Lloyd.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Tries the spin move. Stripped away. And here's the fast break. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Brooks defending. Here's Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, drains the 19-footer.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
The home team calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got his 5th rebound in this one. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to the wing. He's feeling it. And he can't get that one.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Mirotic. And he sinks the 11-footer.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Hoare. Offline with a 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Lloyd. A quick look, no good that time.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Count the basket.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. 1:11 left in the final quarter. Gets the 3 to fall. Lloyd's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 47 seconds left in the game.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Lloyd, no good on the quick 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Hoard. There's the 3. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1. There's 10 seconds left in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the visitors call time here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Lloyd. Fade away. Can't knock in the 3. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they have here at home today.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Randolph. Sinks the three-pointer.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And they pick up two. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
So it's the visitors now. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
He's covered by Randolph. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Maccabi from outside, off the mark. Here's De Silva. There's the pick. Stolen by Randolph. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Randolph's got 6.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's De Silva. Missed inside. Here's Ford. No good from outside. Stripped it away. Takes the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to De Silva. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Maccabi. Edwards defending. Maccabi. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Right side, Edwards. They get it back. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
1:29 left in the first quarter. Outside, Randolph. Pass to Gabriel. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. With the shot, Gabriel with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Horde passes to Gabriel. Pass to Horde. 6 on the shot clock. Latre connects from three-point range. Horde's got 6.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
From downtown. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
There's the pick. Pass to Gabriel. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Jokibitis drills it from outside. He's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Stolen away. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Up by 15. And back with the start. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
From deep. No good that time. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the basket by Napier.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Uncovered. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Napier covering. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Trying his luck from deep. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Here's Lloyd. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Napier covering. Pass to Lloyd. Fade away. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside. Misses the baby hook.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in the single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Over to the wing. Here's Napier. That three off the mark. Fast break. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Napier covering. Takes a three. Sinks the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's the fast break. Fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Pass to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Shoots the three. Lloyd can't hit. Lloyd's gone 1 of 3 on the night. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Pull-up jumper. Out to the wing. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's deflected. The fadeaway falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
3.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
21.
Leading by 17.
38.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense. And now let's take a... That is more than enough of...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Edwards. He gets that one. Edwards got 5.
Someone on the D has to throw themselves in there and contest the layup.
Jokic, Edwards defending. Here's Gabriel to the wing on the left. Here's Horde. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. They set the screen. Pass to Gabriel. 6 to shoot. Here's Horde. Launches a 3. They get it again. Jokic. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Here's Ford. No good with the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
No good again that time.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
He's covered by Randolph. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
How about that one, able to maintain control and finish the play?
And so here's the home team. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. They set the pick. Here's De Silva, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Ford. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Down low. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ford's got 6 here in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Edwards gone 3 of 9 shooting. Randolph passes to Gabriel. To the middle. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. To the paint. Lucic. That one falls. He's got 7.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Jokic. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ford missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the pick. To the inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And he makes both free throws. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The 3. The shot comes out. Here's Lloyd. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. This one for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the basket by Napier.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Nailed from three-point land.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Good, nice job down low.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Lloyd, down low. Up and in on the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Back to Napier. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. To the left side wing. They get the rebound. Pass to Lloyd. Here's the screen. Shoots a fader. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Edwards defending. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Horde. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Horde's got 11 in the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Lloyd. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Lucic. No good on the triple. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's good. Lloyd's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Over to the left wing. Rebounded by Lloyd.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lucic. Misses the wing J.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that one's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And here's Edwards from the arc. To the wing right side. Lucic hands it from downtown. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Horde. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Fires from way outside. Offline. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And stolen by Edwards. In transition. Puts up a three. Balmaro grabs the board. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. Inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Into the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. De Silva with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
De Silva's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Pass to Balmaro. Here's Mirotic. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. De Silva with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
No good from the wing. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Guarded by Edwards. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
To the left wing. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Here's Mirotic. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Sinks it from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the wing on the left. It's Edwards on the wing. On target from range. Edwards has got 5.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Launches a 3. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Both teams have it going here early and still close to. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And Booker pulls it down. Outside Napier. Booker with a screen on Brooks. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. They set the pick. That 3's off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
On the take. The teardrop falls off target. Down low. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. A deep 3. Out to the right wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's the break. Pass to Napier. He shoots a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's McCormick. And here's Brooks. He's guarded by Napier. Fires it. Doesn't go for him.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Off target from 3-point range. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. That evens the score.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Takes it inside. McCormick with a rebound. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. From downtown. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And they're running. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Brooks, the pass to McCormick. Back to Brooks. Up and in on the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Napier. 1:09 left to play in the half. Up and over Brooks. The baseline J is off the mark.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And he drives in. That gives him the lead. 5 points in the game. Now Napier. No points yet. Booker with a screen on Brooks. Napier. McCormick with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Brooks, right side. Sweet little floater. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Blocked! About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. Out to the right wing. Oh, and he just knocks down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating three to take the lead.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Glad you could join us.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Edwards. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 8 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Driving to the basket. He gets it in there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The shot, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Let's go with a 3. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Here's Mirotic, guarded by Edwards. And here comes the break. There's the triple. Balmaro grabs the board.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's De Silva. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Guarded by Edwards. Here's Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he connects with a jumper.
Assistant.
A tight game here in Utah. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's De Silva, right wing. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment, right?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you. 1:39 left in the third quarter. It's not going to go for him. Outside Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Number 41.
And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Mirotic. Guarded by Edwards. The three. Knocks it down from distance. 13 points in the game. With the floater, and the layup is good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
He takes it in. Yep, that one goes.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Fires for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The three. That shot, no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Leading by 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to McCormick. Over to the wing. It's good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Good on the triple. some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
No good on the quick three. Pass to Mirotic. Takes a three. That shot off. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They set a pick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. He's guarded by Napier. Puts up a deep three. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. And Booker with the jam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over to the left wing. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's Edwards on the wing. To the right side. Going inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And miss after miss right now. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. From deep.
2 minutes.
Can't hit that one.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mirotic. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And here's Edwards outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Away team ball.
.11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Balmaro. And the layup is good off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Away team foul. Shields. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
58 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. And there's the screen. And here's Edwards. Five to shoot. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Three-pointer, no good. And here's the fast break. This one for 3.
Number 32.
Fires away from way outside. Misses there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. And you take a look at this home team. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
When you look at this visiting team, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Here's Balmar. They set the pick. Shields. Right wing. Here's Quizair. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shields. A three-pointer, no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Horde. A steal. Balmaro, the pass to Quizair. The layup missed.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shields. He's covered by Randolph. Good.
Shields. The assist. Balmaro.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Balmaro. Over to the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
So he gets them both. Jacks up a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shields. He's covered by Randolph. Pass to Balmaro. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The shot's good from Randolph.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Horde. Fires away from way outside. Kept alive. Outside for Randolph. Shot clock at 6 from deep three-point land. And it's Horde missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
To the wing right side. Maccabi offline with his three. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Quizair, and the layup falls. He's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Horde. There's the pick. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Horde's got 6 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Lloyd. Off target from three-point range. McCormick passes to Brooks. To the paint. Here's McCormick. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Lloyd. Out left to the wing. Another shot. Here's Cohen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Outside Mirotic. From past the arc. Out to the right wing. Here's Brooks. That one goes in. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's a good screen. And that one's good. Boy.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Mirotic passes to McCormick. Inside. Takes it off the glass. McCormick's got his second bucket tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Mirotic. For 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Away team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the pick. Here's Lloyd. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lloyd's got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the right side. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
1:41 left in the second quarter. A nice shot by McCormick.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cohen releases from the wing and drills it.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that
one. Lays it up off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lloyd can't hit. Lloyd's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. A 3 for Mirotic. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to McCormick. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. McCormick's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that one's good, boy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good from long range.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Misses in close. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the visiting team.
They've done a lot.
And that about wraps it up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gozier. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Swiped it away. Right side, Randolph. Ring shot on the way. Count the basket. Randolph's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They set the pick. Lets it fly. A shot missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
3 on 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Hord's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Gozier. There's the pick. Launches it. Good on the triple. He has 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Hord. Pass to Gabriel. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound outside Randolph. Here's Horde. Here's Gabriel. Still yet to score.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Balmaro, the pass to Quizer. And it's blocked.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
They set the screen. Randolph, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Randolph's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
To the wing right side. And again, unable to change momentum here. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Horde. For the lead.
Away team ball.
Here's Balmaro. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Balmaro's got his second bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Horde. Jokibitis. No good. That would have tied it. And here we go. Pass to Balmaro. Beyond the arc. Cranes the 3-pointer. He's got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shoots the 3. Here's Horde. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Quizer. 7 points in the game. Count it. Good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Boom. He jams it straight down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Lloyd. It's good. This game is all even.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Brooks misses. To the middle. Here's Cohen. Traps in the tray.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
From outside the arc. No good that time.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
For the performance on the offensive end, he's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. They said let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Brooks. From the arc. No good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To stop the run, a three-pointer is right on target.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Lloyd, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team, Lloyd.
And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's stolen. And here's the break. It's up a three. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Shields. Drills it from outside.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Board. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside. Here's Lloyd. Brooks covering. The three. No good on that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McCormick passes to Brooks. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
To the inside. Cohen. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Lloyd. Can't hit that one. Shields knocks it loose. And they're on the break from deep. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Brooks covering. Here's Ford. Clock at 4. Here's Lloyd. Off target from outside. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. A shot, no good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win none.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And he drives in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the paint, Jokic, and it's rejected. The three is up, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Here's Horde. Kept alive. Horde's gone 1 for 3 on the night.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
They set the screen. Pass to De Silva. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Randolph. Here's Horde. Jokic, guarded by Edwards. Here's Gabriel. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Gabriel. Here's Horde, guarded by Edwards. Takes the 3, and that one's good. Horde's got 6.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
And that one is hammered home.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Randolph. Connects from downtown. He has 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
De Silva. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Got a piece of it. Goes up on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. De Silva's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Edwards.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards looking for an opening from outside the arc. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. First shot won't go. The jumper from the wing off target.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
And there's a pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Edwards. And that's not going to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They lead by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The first one falls.
For the away team, Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Lloyd. The fader. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. No good on the shot. Outside Napier. Uses the glass on the layup.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To stop the run. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Lloyd. Fades. Drains the triple. Lloyd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the wing, right side. Sinks the tray. Close game here in Philadelphia. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Releases. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Oh, he tries a three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Inside, here's Napier. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Napier's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's a screen. Here's Lloyd. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. No good there.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Fires in the triple. He has 6.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
They need this. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas.
Next on the docket. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Launches it, drills it from deep.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Randolph. That one is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's De Silva. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
On the take. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Horde. He has 6. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Horde's got 9 points. Horde's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Misses the layup.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Edwards for 3. The shot won't fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
On Sunday, then on Friday. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Jokic. And the deficit down inside single digits. He's got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Horde. 9 points in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Here's Horde. Another shot. Randolph gets the bucket. Randolph's got 8 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Edwards. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. He takes it in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Gabriel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gabriel's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Gabriel.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Jokic, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Gabriel. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Horde for the lead. Drops in the 3. He's got 14.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
The 3 ball. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Up 2. And we're coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served them up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
First team foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Looking to get back on track. He's guarded by Napier. And the layup falls.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Hey, puts up a 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Here's Lloyd. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Napier. Deflected! .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Lloyd. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. He's guarded by Napier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. The rebound by Napier. Connects from downtown.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Launches a three. Not going to go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
No good on the three. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Here's Lloyd. And the three off target.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Pass to Napier. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Three-pointer, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Offensive board. Here's Lloyd. Gets the three to fall.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Lets it go from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Napier. Taken away. Out on his own on the break. Ooh, it's stolen. Here we go. The three. Pure from three-point range.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his pass to the hoop. He took it inside. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Lloyd. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The three-pointer off the mark.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker defending. And stolen by Booker. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Napier. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Takes it inside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
The home team calls timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Fires for three. Oh, my! What a shot!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Takes a 13-footer. No good!
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Lloyd. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous
it.